Hey gardeners, so this is the first of the micro tours, and I'm going to start on this bed that is on the west side of the house. I don't have a name for it, but I feel like I should name the bed so we can all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, so I really like how this bed has come together. This area, when we first moved in, had a kind of broken down fence, and all of that behind the arbor was just weeds. They were probably about 5 to 6 foot tall, and we came out and just hacked everything down. We found tons of stone, and we remade the borders. So there were borders there. They were just under dirt and weeds and brush. So we kind of dug all that back out and just kind of have been building this for the last 2 years. This side has not really been a huge focus for me because there's just been so much in the back area to do. But I really like how this is coming along. I like the gravel path. I'm going to have to do something because we didn't lay landscape fabric down, so we do have weeds coming through. As I see them, I pull them. But I don't know if any of you guys remember if I spoke about the trumpet vine that was over here. And that trumpet vine, I dug it out last year and it is still here. It's still popping up in random places. It's a nuisance. It's a nuisance. So here is your warning. Do not plant trumpet vine unless you have endless amounts of space and you don't care where it grows and pops up, because trust me, it will never die, and it will pop up in random places and take over, and it is insane. So this arbor I actually got from Aldi. I really like it. My goal here is to have something that flowers profusely and flowers that last for a while climb this arbor. Right now I have a Clematis down here that I got from Spring Hill Nursery. The blooms on it are going to be really gorgeous. It will not bloom for me this year, hopefully next year, but the blooms are like the big fluffy flowers, which I think will be really pretty over here. But I don't think I'm gonna let this Clematis stay here. I think it'll be really gorgeous on this arbor, but I think I'm gonna move it to someplace else because I want to find a climbing rose to put over this arbor. So I'm in the research stages of that. I would like to get a David Austin rose to put there. I would plant it right next to this Hydrangea Incredible, and then just let that rose climb over here. I'm thinking of something in like a corally color, something that could complement the azaleas that I have in the back row there, because those azaleas bloom the most beautiful orangey coral color, and I kind of want to have something to tie in or complement those two areas. I do like pinks and roses and flowers and things like that, but I'm thinking something on the orangey pink scale for this area. So let's go ahead and head down here. I'm going to try to keep this video short. So we've got an Incredible here, and I wanted to have hydrangeas flanking the arbor, which I do, and I'm happy about that. I also have an oak leaf hydrangea here. This is the snow sickle. I got that from Spring Hill Nursery. There's a video about that. I've got some hydrangeas here that are getting big. Aldi rose right there. And this is a hydrangea here. This one was one of the stick in the box hydrangeas, and it looks really good this year. Last year it struggled so bad. So here are 2 butterfly bushes here. Now these 2 are part of the butterfly bushes that I got in when I was able to get like 30 free plants from Lowe's. They had a big rack that they were going to trash of plants, so I asked them, I said, if you know, can I take these home, you know? And she said, just take them, it's fine, whatever. So I took them. So these were part of that haul. I've got this Clematis here that is no longer in bloom, but it blooms just a purple flower with kind of like a pink stripe down the petals. It's really, really pretty. So we've got some Dicentra here. These were a clearance rescue. They're by Proven Winners. I love the blooms on them. And then they are planted with Miss Piggy Virginia. I have to say, I am so in love with the Virginia. The foliage, the thick, leathery type leaves, I love it. The blooms are gorgeous, and they can handle shade and some sun. So they're if you have a shade area, I would definitely suggest Virginia. So I have also some Columbine here, one over there that you cannot see, and then one over here. I'm gonna end up moving them, but these plants have suffered. There is some kind of pest, I think it's leaf miners, that have just been destroying the foliage, just destroying it. I don't know what it is. I know my one in the front yard had caterpillars all over it, but yeah, he's like nearly gone, and then the one down there is almost gone as well. Like, you can't even see it. So there's a hosta. I've got some Japanese forest grass. I have been looking for this grass, and I was able to find it in 2 separate growers. So excited. These are I found these locally, so yeah. There's an incredible hydrangea. And then this area here, I am looking to move that railroad tie over there and then move it to line it up with that space, with that height where that hosta is. That's where I want to move this railroad tie out. It will make this bed kind of match up with here. And then we're going to reconfigure the stones. We're not going to put a ton of money over here into this stone to that patio area, but we just want to have it level so that we can have some seating over here. And then eventually fix this area with these railroad ties. I kind of want to move those poles back behind that far railroad tie because this slopes downhill. I don't want anything, any runoff. So yeah. So we've got another Japanese forest grass here. This bed has endless summer hydrangeas. Most of these, besides the oak leaf down there, these are like Summer Crush. They are the original. I'm trying to think what other, or I think there's one other variety in here, but these guys last year, they just looked so bad because of me, because my watering wasn't right, so they constantly looked terrible. And it's because I didn't, you know, I planted them in this area, and I just did not get over here. I didn't get over here enough, and I couldn't see because the fence was up, so I just kind of ignored them. Despite that, they look amazing this year. I have been watering them more. We've got the hose here, and I water them probably, if it's not raining, I water them just about every couple days. There's another Japanese forest grass. There is the Trumpet Vine coming through. See, it just pops up little shoots like this. I just pull them out. It's hard. The main plant was in this area and over there that I dug out, but it's still, it's everywhere. So yeah, that is this space. That's pretty much it. Our property line goes past the railroad tie, probably about out to here, and I have yet to dig into that area back there. The only thing that I do is just cut it down with the weed whacker, just to have some sort of order in that area. It does not help. Everything grows back so fast. But anyway, let me back up so I can show you the space and ignore the hose. So this is what it looks like. I'm really, really happy with it. This arbor. I wish I could get rid of that telephone pole, but that is not my decision. I really like this space. I love the way it looks. I kind of want to plant something along this rock line that can kind of cascade over into the gravel area, kind of like the hostas do over there. But yeah. Alright guys, so that is micro tour number 1. Make sure you guys are subscribed and following, and I will see you in the next video.